Yo, what's up guys, my name's Hakiii, and in this video I'm going to show you a solo beginning to end guide for the Cayo Perico Heist in GTA Online. I have 3 goals for this video. Number 1 is to finish it the fastest way possible. Number 2 is to explain it as simple as possible for you guys. And third goal is to finish it in under 40 minutes total. So about 30 minutes for the scoping out and the setups, and only about 10 minutes for the finale mission. Let's see if we can accomplish all 3 of those goals. So to start off, we need to go up to the planning screen, and unfortunately we're going to need to pay 100k for the setup cost of the heist, but don't worry because it's going to be well worth it, making a lot more money afterwards. So let's spend the 100k, and now we need to gather intel. So this is going to be the scoping out part of the heist, which in my opinion is the most annoying part. So after getting all the scoping out of the way, it actually gets easier and easier. First, we're going to actually get a plane to fly to Cayo Perico. So lucky for us, it's actually very close. We're going to be taking the almighty Sparrow helicopter to get there. So if you have this helicopter, it's going to make the setups way quicker. Let's see if we have some guards to take out, and we do, but I definitely don't want to accidentally blow up the plane that we need to get. So let's steal the Venom, and then we're actually going to need to fly to Cayo Perico. Also, why is the door freaking open? Can I not close it? Okay, I guess we're going to be flying with the door open. That's fine. And once we get near the Cayo Perico island, it's just going to put us in a little cutscene and us actually landing on the island. Now we're going to be doing some scoping out. So there's a couple of different points we need to get to, and we need to get to the communications tower, which is going to be towards the bottom middle part of the island. So what we're going to do, we're going to go a bit off-roading. If you want to follow the path I take, feel free to. We basically just go in the wilderness, and as the guard isn't looking, we're going to quickly go through here. Most of the time you just have to wait for the guards to turn around and not look this way. After a bit of off-roading, we have reached the communications tower. On the right side, we need to go up to the signal box, press right D-pad to hack it, and now we're going to have to do a little bit of a math problem. So our target is 40. Let's see what these multiply by. So this multiplies by 2, this is by 1, and this is by 10. So all the numbers added together, we need to get a total of 40. 8 times 1 equals 28. And finally, we have 6 times 2, which would equal an extra 12, giving us 40. So the hack is complete now. Then once we're out of there, we're going to open our phone and go in the Sightseer app, and now we're going to get access to a lot of different cameras around the island. Press right D-pad to flip through the different camera feeds, and you want to make sure you go through all of these, and there is the primary target inside of the safe right there. So once you get the camera feed of the basement part, make sure you go all the way left to actually look at the safe. We're scoping out a bunch of different entry points, but the entry point we're going to be doing is the drainage tunnel. That's the easiest one we could do, so we pretty much flip through all of the different camera feeds. We're just going to exit this now. We're going to be taking the Winky, and the next place we're going to be going to is the main docks. It's not too far away from us, so let's go over there and get a boat and actually scope out the main dock. We went around the field of vision of those guards right there. Now we have arrived at the main dock, and we're going to be taking that boat here in a second. But what we're going to do is open our camera, take a picture of this place. We're going to hold RT to focus, and then press A or X on PlayStation to take a picture. Then it's going to give us an option to send it to Pavel. So we're going to press that, then press on Pavel's name, and now we have scoped out the main dock of the island. The first location we're going to be going to with this boat is the drainage tunnel in the back of the compound. So this is the exact location. We just have to drive around the island to get to it. We're gonna go underwater, and then we need to go near the drainage tunnel, which is right there, and it's already gonna scope it out for us. After this, we're gonna be going to the north side of the island, and we're gonna be scoping out some secondary targets in the airstrip. So let's go to this location roughly, and inside of here there's 2 different targets we need to take a picture of. So let's go inside. There's no guards luckily. One is going to be in here, so we see some cash over there. Let's take a picture of that and send it to Pavel. You scoped out a secondary target, cash. Now the second one is going to be up there. We're going to take this forklift, and then we actually need to lift up a box to get up there. I guess I'll just put it up here. I think that's good enough. Then I'm going to get out, climb the forklift, climb the box that we just lifted. There we go. All right, let's get up here, and then we see some substances. I guess that's what we'll call it in this video. Take a picture of both of these, and that is another secondary target done. That's going to make us even more money after. That is all the scoping out that we need to do. Now we're going to head back to the Velum, press right D-pad on it, and now we're flying back to Los Santos. Intel is complete, so I'm just going to find a new session and make sure your spawn location is set to the Kosaka so you can spawn in there. Then we're going to head back into the planning screen, and the first setup mission we're going to do is, so let's go to preps. The approach vehicle we're going to be using is the Longfin. This is by far the best ones. Yet again, I'm going to be using my handy dandy Sparrow helicopter. We're causing absolute havoc at the police station. We're actually getting lasered. delivered. And now we need to find the truck cab, so we didn't even need to land at the police station. Let's quickly land and take out a few guards before we get the cab. Then we're gonna take this cab, go to the long fin and actually steal it. To steal it, all we need to do is just back into it, then it's just gonna attach to the back. To lose the cops, I guess I'm just gonna head over to the beach. That's probably the closest spot. Then we just take it to the docks in the bottom right corner of the city, not too far away from us. We have officially reached the delivery point for the long fin, so this vehicle is gonna make it way easier for us. Heist prep complete, so once we finish each of these, we're just gonna find a new session, so we spawn inside of the Kosatka. Out of the equipment preps, there's 3 mandatory ones we need to do, so safe code, fingerprint cloner, and cutting torch. Demolition charges is not mandatory, so no point in doing that one. Let's do the safe code mission first and go to the casino. Now once we enter the casino, just go to the left side and enter the elevator. It's just gonna suck you in automatically. Oh yeah, we got some guards over here. Let's take him out real quick, go inside and take out even more enemies. Make sure you put some armor for this. I don't even have armor on myself. We need to find the head of security, take him out, and then he's gonna drop the safe code that we need. Whoa. Oh, that's the head of security. My goodness. He has a lot of health, by the way. He freaking lasered me. So let's go up to him, press right D-pad to steal the safe code. As we're on fire, this is not good. We collected the safe code. Now let's get the frick out of here and go back to the Kosatka. Pretty easy work so far. That one only took like 3 minutes to complete. So it's been about 20 minutes so far. I'm trying to keep this video as simple as possible and as raw as possible. So that's another heist prep done. Let's land the Sparrow inside of the Kosatka and do another prep. Let's go for the fingerprint cloner, which is actually going to gain us access to the basement inside of the compound. Take out the cameras, so let's use this pistol with the suppressor. I don't know if we got spotted, but it doesn't matter because we have some enemies to take out inside of here. Oh, we got a collateral. Let's go. Easy enough. Then we just go in the back here, press right D-pad to hack the laptop. This one's a pretty easy hack. I bet we can get it first try. Let's see. H-E-R-S. Then let's take the Sparrow, go to the archive, which is going to be at the pier this time, not too far away. Let's request the Kosatka just so it's a little bit closer and it spawns at Vespucci Beach. Both cameras are taken out. Let's go inside the archive. And here we don't even need to go up to anything. We just go near it and then it automatically locates the fingerprint cloner. So it's right here. Then we just deliver it to the Kosatka. And lucky for us, we have the Kosatka extremely close. We can literally see it from shore. And that is the cloner delivered. Now we have one more equipment prep to do, which is also a pretty easy one. So let's go back into equipment, and the final equipment setup we need to do is cutting torch. Let's take out some guards. We could do this in a stealthy manner, but it's whatever. I'm just gonna go inside of here. Let's take out some enemies, and we need to search a couple of toolboxes. They're marked in green, as you can see. Let's see if it's in this one, and it is. So if you see a blue thing inside of one of the toolboxes, go up to it, press right D-pad to collect it, and now we just deliver it back to the Kosatka. This is an extremely simple one, and it's only gonna take like 2-3 minutes total. At this point, we have one more setup mission to do, and then we are completely ready for the finale. The next one is going to be the weapon loadout we're going to be using for the finale. So there's a couple different options. We're going to be focusing on the aggressor. This is my favorite one to do, so let's press on it, accept it, and if you get the Merryweather headquarters location, make sure you find a new session just because this one takes a freaking while to do. All right, cool. So this time we got a Vespucci location, which is not too far away. Since we have a helicopter, we can actually enter from the top, but if you don't, you could just go in through the bottom. It doesn't actually matter. So let's go in the yellow circle. We're gonna have some enemies to take out, and the best weapon to use for this is the assault shotgun. The gun locker is locked and must be opened remotely. Okay, let's go up to the computer, press right D-pad on that. Then we're gonna need to do a little hack. We have to find this combination of numbers and quickly press on it. Let's see if we can find it. I am really bad at these. What the heck? Oh, let's go. I got it. All right, cool. Then let's open this up, and now we have collected the weapon loadout that we need for the finale. We're about to complete the final setup mission of the Cayo Perico heist. So in total, it took us just over 30 minutes, probably more towards like 35 minutes, which means we're a little behind schedule. Heist prep complete, weapons delivered. We are now ready for the finale of the Cayo Perico heist. We're gonna get an alert on the planning screen saying we have completed the mandatory prep mission, so we're gonna accept that. Go 2 tabs to the right to to the finale and let's select our approach vehicles. Or actually, let's start it first. For the approach vehicle, we only have one option, which is the best and easiest option, the long fin boat. So let's select that. Back out of this infiltration point, we're going to go for the main dock. Compound entry point, this is a very important one. We're going to go for the drainage tunnel. This is a very easy one to do. Escape point doesn't actually matter, but we're just going to go for the main dock. Time of day isn't crucial either, but I feel like everyone wants it to be daytime because it's easier to see. And finally, the weapon loadout, which is the aggressor. Now, make sure you also select the suppressor. Copy down these selections, and then let's continue to the actual heist. Can we complete this thing in a swift 10 minutes? That's my goal for the finale because we're already behind schedule with our goal with the setups. What we're going to be doing first is actually turning left. We're not actually going to be going over to the compound. We're going to go left towards the airstrip. This is the exact location we're going to be parking our boat. Park it kind of in between the water and the shore. Make sure it's not too far into the shore. It's drifting away a little bit, but it's not too far, so we'll just go get it after. We're going to go through here over to the hangar, and we don't have to take out this guard, but I'm just going to do it just in case. The first secondary target we're going to be getting is the cache inside of here. So let's press right D-pad to burn the lock with the cutting torch that we got in one of the setups. Then let's go in here, press right D-pad to start looting the cache. Then let's spam A or X on PlayStation. Our goal is to fully fill up the loot bag bar on the bottom right, so that's 87k. Then we need to do exactly what we did in the scoping out mission with the forklift. So we need to get under it, then start lifting it up. Let's climb this thing one by one. Let's climb over the box, and then hopefully we can actually jump up here. All right, cool. Just follow exactly what I'm doing. Then we got access to the second secondary target that we need to get. We're getting some good money so far from the secondary targets. Let's get this loot as well on the right side. Can we reach like $350,000 with the secondary loot? I feel like we can. We're getting a lot. Our bag is completely full with almost $400,000 of secondary target loot. That's actually pretty freaking good. Now we're just gonna make our way back to the longfin boat that we parked on the shore, or I should say in between the water and the shore. At this point, we're gonna be heading to the infiltration point, which, as we said earlier, is the drainage tunnel. So it's gonna be at the very bottom of the compound. Here is the exact location of it. It's actually highlighted on the map once we get close to it. So let's go down, dive into the water, press left on the D-pad to equip the rebreather, hold RT, or I believe it's R2 on PlayStation, to fully cut through the green highlighted parts. Now let's swim forward and officially enter the compound. We're on track to finish this whole thing in about 45 minutes, which doesn't meet our goal, but honestly, it's not that bad. At this point, follow the exact route that I take. So we're gonna go up the stairs. Let's take out this enemy, although we don't even have to. Turn left, and then we're gonna run through here. Make sure no one is looking this way either. There might be a juggernaut coming this way. There actually is, but let's quickly turn right. Go up here, make sure the guard isn't looking. We're gonna quickly run behind them, turn left. We don't even need to take out that guard either. We're just going to run behind him as well. With this guard, we're going to quickly wait for him to come near us. Press B just to smack him with the weapon. Then we can go all the way up and enter this door. Now, once we get inside of here, we're going to go all the way to this corner. Press right D-pad to open the safe. And that should give us an extra. Let's see how much money we can get from this. I don't know how much extra that was, but that was a good amount. Now we're going to be doing a hack that has to do with the fingerprint cloning. So we're going to press right D-pad on the keypad. Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. We basically have to match the fingerprint on the right side. Just follow the pattern of the top piece being the smallest one, and then just go down by one basically. All right, cool. That is 1 out of 3 total that we need to do. Those are the 3 fingerprint cloners done. Now we're actually going to get access to the elevator down to the beautiful basement where we're going to be getting the primary target. It's going to be a different primary target each time, so let's go up to this thing and actually burn it. Sucks we didn't get a pink diamond or anything this time. Let's go up to the safe, and on our phone is going to be the safe code that we need to open it. 1493. Let's open it, take the primary target, which is going to give us a decent amount of money, so we're up to $1.25 million. Let's try to complete this thing as fast as possible so we get the elite challenge done. At this point, we're just gonna go down, and I actually want to just escape the island from this area, so I'm gonna wait for the guards to not be looking this way. Then I'm quickly gonna jump down. The guard is not looking, so then I'm gonna turn left, go all the way to the opening gate. We can either wait for that guard to pass by or just take him out. It doesn't really matter. So let's quickly go in the yellow circle, press right D-pad, and at this point we have only one more guard to kill to actually get a bike off of. Literally just run straight, and then you're gonna see a little guard guard here. We're gonna take him out, steal his bike, go over to the left side. Feel free to follow the exact route that I'm taking. I'm just gonna drive off the island and escape Cayo Perico. I'm gonna equip the rebreather. Make sure you press left on the D-pad and continuously just swim away from the island until the mission is finished. We managed to get far enough from the island even though there was a helicopter literally shooting us. Let's see how much money we're gonna be getting total from this. Actual take is just under 1.1 million. Elite challenge, we managed to complete it in under 15 minutes. So 14 minutes is honestly a little slow. About $1.15 million earned. It's not the greatest amount, but honestly, we managed to complete this whole thing in just about 45 minutes, which I'm pretty happy with. $1,144,000 was the final take. Our primary target was not the greatest, honestly. If you found this helpful, drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're new for more awesome guides like this one. And click the video on screen now for all of the free money methods to do in GTA Online. I hope you all enjoyed that video, and peace.